welcome to another episode of the Private Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis, and we are back at the Galaxie Studio in Long Beach, California.
Absolutely, because it's, this is a little closer to Huntington Beach than the North Satellite Studio.
We'll skip over the Seal Beach Naval Weapons Station, and we were at the Surf City Garage Car Show.
Which we've never been before.
Never been there.
This was the 6th annual?
I believe so. I don't even know, man.
I think that's what the flyer said.
Is that what the flyer said?
Yeah, which I left in your car.
Oh.
Industrial area?
Yeah, a little industrial area.
What was that, Bolsa?
Bolsa Chica and Springdale.
Between Springdale and
Graham.
Yeah,
right in there.
Not Edinger, like I thought I read.
That's all right.
It was Engineer. But
there you go.
You know, it was one of those, your brain fills in gaps.
Yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, it just said, Springdale and Edinger. I know where that is.
I know where that is, right.
Actually, Springdale and Edinger is when I worked at Vaughn's. It was on Springdale and Edinger, so that's probably why brain just automatically kicked in. But that was right out of high school, so
that was 30 years ago.
85.
There you go.
85 to 90.
Right.
Remember, I got my 5-year pin. And then quit soon after. But regardless, Huntington Beach, Surf City Garage.
Tim Miller.
First off, the garage itself.
Isn't that something?
It's a museum in there.
Oh, yeah. Just tons of old vintage signs and neon.
And
gas.
Muscle cars.
Oh, yeah. Well, automobilia stuff. All the stuff that you'd see at, like, Blacktop Depot.
Right. But multiplied by
100.
Right. Yeah. Just all.
Muscle cars, heavy. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
A lot of GTOs, a lot of Mopar.
And because there was a lot of people milling about, and they didn't have a lot of signage, but a lot of those cars they're like the unique ones, or the first one off the line.
Yeah, okay, so they're a little special in the serial numbers, but they're not over the top. They're like original.
Yeah, they're like like the day that they came off the line looking.
Right, they were in various degrees of previous earlier restorations maybe, but they don't have outrageous wheels. They're period correct. Right, exactly. That's the word. You can see like the Galaxie in there. It just as is,
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Right.
Without, no customization.
Right. It was, pretty much.
There could be some mild.
Yeah,
stuff,
but maybe like a high-end factory option.
Okay, right, but it's not like they weren't something that like you would see in Motorama.
No, it's not like crazy paint jobs and
right. It's just all it's very just perfect stock looking.
Not a resto mod job, just all pretty much 99% stock.
I'd really like to get back there when
nobody's around.
When nobody's around, we should look to see if they do shop tours.
Oh, I'm sure they do. We should probably just hit them up, do a podcast. That would be more interesting.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
We should write that down.
Wave's gonna write it down. About the car show, though, there was, 4 blocks? At least 4 blocks spread out around that industrial area. You figured, because it was all one side of the street, they had cars, for emergency purposes, but...
you gotta have a fire lane.
Yeah, have a fire lane in there, but the city of Huntington Beach decided that's what they should do, but, fair amount of foot traffic, a lot of slice of all kinds of cars. Mostly there's classics, but mostly majority of them are your 60s muscle car.
A lot of that.
And then there's some trucks.
There weren't a lot of trucks.
There were a handful of trucks, and then like the Prowlers.
Well, there's a whole block of VWs.
And then there's a good chunk of VWs. Late 50s to mid 60s VWs.
But I think you're right. That New Yorker.
Chrysler New Yorker, the 52?
Yeah, I think that would... that was the car of the show. You know, like if there was a trophies given out,
right?
That'd be best of show right there.
Or something similar to that. Yeah, there'd be something of, right.
Get rid of that stuffed dog that was in the back seat.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Theme cars and stuffed animals and.
I mean, I appreciate the tools
plastic
in the back.
Diner food trays and junk like that. It's just like, yeah, get it out of here.
Yeah, just ruins it. You know, and the classic Carl's Jr.
Yeah, the number tag just.
Okay, we know it's a 66.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I mean, that might have been cool when we were in high school.
Right, man, just 30 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, I had one. I did end up stealing one, for the Maverick. But I mean, that's your first car. It's like
I never stole one.
Okay, well, I had one for. I had a '76 for mine.
I guess I thought that was always hokey, man.
But I was 16.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And it's not like I was putting it in a show.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You're like, I don't care, but I got this thing on my dash.
Yeah.
That'd be like hanging the graduation tassel from your rearview mirror too.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
No, I didn't.
Hey, neither did I. All right, because I could care less.
Yeah.
Just another year.
Yeah.
But those Carl's Jr. tags they're probably worth money now on eBay. Do they still make them? I don't think they still make them.
I haven't been to a Carl's Jr.
I don't know.
in 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, over those 28 years. You're right.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Got to have to ask my kids. They go more than I do.
Okay. I'll have to look to see if I still have it.
Oh, wow. You still have that?
I've got a box of that kind of.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
When you grow
the other box next to the Mad magazines that you gave my kids.
That's right.
There you go. That box is still floating around, man.
They still reading them?
I don't know if they're still reading them, but it's still floating around.
Okay.
They were into that for a while, man.
It's classic comedy.
Classic comedy. It's still funny, right?
I mean, it's timeless.
They don't understand some of the shows and movies and stuff, but they're like, oh, okay. But it's like,
they don't know what like Fantasy Island was.
Right, exactly.
But
for like Star Wars, yeah, okay. Some of the big time movies, yeah, they know that. They've seen that.
The Poseidon Adventure.
I don't think they've seen Poseidon, the regular one, but yeah.
That was the only one that I was missing. Sequentially.
Oh, really?
I think it was number 201 or 202.
Wow, you're really on that one.
Because I was buying them, and then I got a subscription,
right?
And then I missed one. In between.
Oh, between you stepping up and
of course that particular one is a collector's item.
Oh,
because it's one of the very few that doesn't have Alfred E. Newman's face on the cover.
Really?
Because he's in the water, with the buoy around him,
right?
But upside down, so his feet are sticking up. All the other ones from that era
have his face on it.
Has his face.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Good timing on your part again.
Yep. Well, again, being a kid, when you write a letter.
Write a check, put it in the mail. Right.
So,
back to the show.
Back to the show. Little bit of everything. Lots of really cool Dodges.
Oh yeah, a lot of heavy Mopar.
Yeah, good Mopar presence.
Good, yeah.
Saw my dream car.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has their top 5 cars that they wish they could have if they had the money and the space. I think I saw my number 1 there. 69.5.
The A12.
A12, which would be the 446 pack.
6-pack. There you go.
Stock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the A12 was the option.
Right.
From the factory. This thing was clean. Few Galaxies.
You saw a Galaxie there?
Well, not a 68.
No.
There was that 63.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, the guy that we've talked to before. The Mopar guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, the red one. Right. It was one of his. That wasn't a hardtop, though, was it? No, I don't think it was. I think it was just a sedan.
Yeah. But
great car.
Overall,
it's very clean.
Really good show. My only
nice
complaint is that it's in an industrial area.
I don't care.
It had a little bit of grass, but
yeah, but at least there's some shade around there and some trees and stuff. But
like I said, that's my only complaint. Which is really not that big a deal.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I think we should go again, or actually, probably next year we'll probably hit the Lakewood show, which is the same weekend.
If it turns out to be the same weekend, yeah.
Because we haven't hit the Lakewood show for
a couple of years.
Which is another good show out on the grass in a park.
Right.
Just like no real theme. Just
right. It's just a car show.
Yeah. Just show your car. Again, sort of like the Belmont car show.
That's nuts, though, man. That was big. Yeah. Lots of dogs. Just a lot of people, man.
Too many people.
You got to be there at 6 a.m. just to walk through it.
Right.
Because they have 2 lanes of cars, and they got everything in between, and
the Belmont show's the show that you bring your wife, you bring your family.
The strollers, the dogs, all that gets in the way.
Get your kettle corn.
It's tight, so it sucks for photos. Yeah,
right. It's not a good photo op.
Nah,
not unless you're there at 5 in the morning or something when they're rolling in.
Right.
But that's on my. If the wife wants to go, I'll kill an hour. Maybe one of my previous teaching friends, she mentioned about going. So it's that type of thing. Go get some drinks, get your kettle corn. A lot of people watching and
right.
Dogs.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. So we have a date for the Mustang.
September the 13th, man. 6 to 8, yeah. Project, what is it? No Pressure 302? That's right. Could pull the 6-cylinder out and put a V8 in it, in the Mustang, and I've been collecting parts the past 2 weeks. So I have a C4, rebuilt C4, torque converter. I have a couple of brackets on the way via eBay.
Because you couldn't find them on junkyardfind.com.
Couldn't find them.
They weren't there. So you had to.
I had to dig a little deeper.
Go with your second choice.
Right. So they got a distributor coming, factory original distributor it's got points in it, but it looks like a fresh rebuild tune-up. So hopefully there's not a whole lot of play in the shaft and all, so it shouldn't be a problem. Obviously could do an upgrade for the Pertronics points replacement kit. So, that all being said, it's like, what's that?
Okay, I know money's an issue on a big project like this, but also it leads you, down the line, one of those, just replace the whole distributor like we did on the Galaxie here.
Yeah, that's, obviously. I mean, that's always an upgrade. I mean, but Pertronics also has a cast aluminum version of an OE distributor with points, the brakeless ignition setup already in. Yeah, you can already just buy that and then drop that in too. So, I mean,
but even
out of necessity, I figured let's just get something that's OE. I know it's going to work.
Especially,
I just got to get a cap for it, and then I'll set the gap as far as the points. Once I get it, and it should be ready to go. I mean, the vacuum advanced housing's been all replaced, and just put some assembly lube on the gear, and then it should just drop right in. So
is the 302 going to be ready? Are we putting it in that day, or are we just pulling out?
I think we're not going to have time. So, but being that something's coming out, I'd like to get something in sooner rather than later, because it always goes later than you expect it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't be surprised if I get into December before this goes in, but I'm aggressively seeking parts, scrounging stuff. So trying to figure out what works from the 6-cylinder and what doesn't that I can convert over. I mean, like the coil, I'll keep. Pulleys, they're a different size for the 6-cylinder, but I'll keep them so I can sell them and try to get,
I thought somebody wanted the 6-cylinder block.
Yeah, a guy at work wants the engine, but he's not running power steering.
Okay.
So hence he doesn't need the 2-groove pulley. He doesn't need the 2-groove damper.
Okay, so you're going to make sure that you're going to take the stuff that he doesn't need.
Right, and then try to sell that, and then I'll keep the 2-groove alternator that I have on there now because it used to have AC. Stuff like that. I'll keep the starter. The distributor's obviously different. It's a shorter length shaft because it's mid-block, not at the end, so it sits lower on the engine. So, I mean, there's just stupid stuff like that. But like power steering brackets, I got to get a whole different deal. It's very similar to the Ranchero with the 390, but it's like I don't have that. I don't have those extra parts. And looking at pulleys, man, it's like everything I'm looking at is like $40 and up. And it's like, okay, I could go to swap meet, but
I was just going to say,
the guy's going to be like the guy who sells pulleys. I mean, that's $40 and up, right?
Yeah.
Am I gonna go to swap meet, find just the right one, and try to knock him down $5? You know what I'm saying? It's like I paid $9 to get into the swap meet. Where am I at? But yeah, it's annoying because there's a million of these things, but I can't go to the junkyard and get one.
Yeah,
and pay $5 for it.
Yeah, because at least the junkyards around here have the pick apart has been picked over.
Oh, those days are gone, man. I mean, I could try Craigslist too. I could get to Jim Morrison and Happy Jim, where I got the rear end from.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, he had stuff on Craigslist, so it's like, okay, I got to get a hold of him, and that takes like 3 days, and then it's like, I got to go over there, and then even he is going to, it's still going to be $30 for a pulley, and then I'll have to get something else from him too, so to make it worth the while.
Well, it'd make it worth his while.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to go one pulley. I mean, here I am, got all this stuff. It's like, well, I need this, that, and it's like, you want to go there, and you're going to spend $100 worth of stuff. So,
and then once we get the 6-cylinder out, I'm sure we're going to find something else that you need.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the transmission's got to go too. So,
right. So when all that stuff comes out, you're putting 302 back together,
right.
It'd be like, oh.
Well, I'm trying to round up an intake. Probably step up and get a decent water pump as well. I mean, I have one from Duralast, which is like AutoZone. But it's like, am I going to use a $40 water pump on...
You've gone to this much work?
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, come on, man. It's like, what's it worth,
It's already out.
It's already out. You're gonna get a whole new gasket set anyway. I gotta get that from
because
online. I get that through Summit, your buddies. Get the complete gasket set because I gotta put the oil pump in. I gotta put the heads back on. I gotta have the heads checked out. Make sure everything's cool. I got enough.
New radiator.
Oh, the radiator. Yeah, fan. I gotta take it. Yeah, I got a fan. But the radiator, that's like another $200, man. What are you doing earlier? Just like waving your hand, throwing money at a car? Right?
Yep.
There you go.
As you're talking about this, I'm trying to, I'm looking at, my parts depot back here. And
you got a water pump pulley in there?
Not for a 302.
Do you have one for a 390?
No.
You don't have any water pump pulleys?
Nope.
Because that's all you got laying around here is FE.
Exactly.
But I think it might be the same.
I don't think I've got a pulley back there. because I've never monkeyed. I've never had
right.
to.
You've never had to replace a pulley, right? I mean, unless you're, getting rid of something. But why would you get rid of a pulley?
You wouldn't.
You get rid of the pump. You wouldn't get rid of the pulley, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like the brackets. Like, why would you get rid of the brackets? Because
it's gotta go back on.
Everything around it is going to fail, not the bracket.
Right.
But that's the stuff that has value.
Well.
So, yeah, man.
And then when are we going to convert the brakes?
After we pull the engine out.
Okay, so engine.
What's
first.
the best time to replace a master cylinder and a booster? Probably when I could climb right inside the engine compartment and get it right in front of my face. You know, exactly.
None of that
working over the fenders.
Or in between the when the hood's up.
Right.
That clearance.
Yeah, that ridiculous spot, right. Because there'll be no hood.
Right. Okay. And then
no hood, lots of light. Yeah, there you go. Get the idea, right?
Yep. And are we going to do this in the garage or on the pad?
On the pad.
I think that's.
And I'm going to back it in so I have access for the cherry picker to come wheeling off the sidewalk and just grab it. Otherwise, I got to roll the car back and do what we did with the Ranchero and park, and then push it.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to figure out a way to. Yeah, get the engine past the car, which, it wouldn't be a big deal, but it's just easier to turn the car around. Jeez, man. Done.
Yep. So, we will be busy.
But that's what I've been thinking about at 5 o'clock in the morning.
September, October, November, December. If there's not a show, we're going to be working on the engine, or working on the Mustang.
Yeah, plenty to do. Do some tech videos.
There'll be plenty to talk about.
And I got some exhaust manifolds stock because, that guy today we were talking to said the Patriot, he got the long tube headers that went all the way down.
That's Patriots. That's under the Pertronics family.
Correct. So you could check that out at pertronics.com.
Good. I know we've said it before, but those guys at Pertronics, they've
great stuff, man.
They've been awfully good to us.
You can look at their website and you'll notice, though, there's a difference between when I've been shopping around. Thank you. Shopping around for headers, and I was going, maybe I should get headers over stock exhaust manifolds, and it's like, it was $600. And I'm looking at shorty headers because I don't want to go full drop down, and that means I got to move the power steering bracket and do all that again. But if you go for a shorty header, it's like, why is this $600 versus the hooker headers that are on Summit for like $180? Flange thickness.
Ah. And
because what happens with thin metal?
Well, it has to do with the bending.
It gets the worst amount of heat.
Yeah,
so it expands.
When
and
you
contracts.
bend metal, it moves, but it's got to go somewhere.
Right, expanding and contracting it's no party for a thin flange, so that's why they leak. You could try to help it out by put a cut between the middle two exhaust ports, so that the pipes, each set of pipes has flexibility, but. It's just like one more thing you got to do, and it's like now you're going to hope it's going to seal. Because if you look at a stock exhaust manifold, the flange is probably 3/8 of an inch thick. So when you go for aftermarket, that's what you're paying for. Flanges.
Got it.
So, and you don't see a lot of those used.
And again, when's the best time to put on headers on an engine?
When the engine's out.
Out of the car.
That's right, man. Because I was looking at that thinking like, oh, man. Like the Ranchero was like, one's on and then one comes up through the bottom after you put the engine in. And then you're going to have the issues of the starter. So, but that would be my first choice would be the shorty headers for.
Yeah, I paid to have the headers put on.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Galaxie
long
there.
tube headers, man, no party.
I don't know how they did it. I don't want to know.
They got a lift. Trust me, somebody got underneath.
But here you go, Tony. I put him in on the truck.
Yeah, but it was
one side's easy. Well, okay, I'm not going to say easy.
One seemed to be...
One was easier than the other.
Right.
But it still took a little manipulation.
Yeah, but you didn't have to lift the engine, did you?
No.
No.
But I had to...
It's coming through the bottom? Maybe on the...
I think...
Maybe on the clutch side, your driver's side? That would probably be your only issue, huh?
I think I came in through the top. But it required a ball-peen hammer in a precise location to clear a bracket.
Right, and then that's when you gotta... Yeah, that's when you gotta do a little custom manipulation. I had to do that with the Ranchero, too.
Yeah.
Just on the engine, I had issues with a little bit of clearance.
But when you're frustrated...
Oh, man.
You really got to step back. When you got that hammer in your hand and you're frustrated.
And you got lots of cuts.
And like, no, got to be precise about this. Don't want to kick myself in the butt, later. But.
Yeah, man. Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I'm going to stock exhaust. And maybe like a 2 1/4 inch pipe. I got to figure out something, too, because I got to cut and jury rig some little Y fitting or something, some flex pipe.
Oh, there's going to be plenty.
That's easy, though, man. I mean,
right, but I mean,
that's what I did for the Ranchero in the beginning, just a bunch of flex pipe and just, shove tubes on and slip joints and clamps.
Just make it work for now.
Just make it work for now, right, exactly.
Because you've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, yeah.
You
still got to put it in an 8-inch rear end, man.
That's right.
I mean, that thing probably weighs 150 pounds.
Oh, that's right. We got it from
Happy Jim.
Happy Jim.
Yeah, that was $300, I think.
Well, when this is over, think of the space you're going to have in your garage.
Think of all the stuff I want to get rid of on junkyardfind.com. That's right. It's cool seeing Jeff today. Out doing the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll have tons of parts and stuff to get rid of, but thankfully that 6-cylinder engine will be gone, man, and all the tires and wheels will be gone too. That stuff takes up space. Well, and then I still got to get tires for this fight, but that's the easy part. I mean,
right,
getting tires.
You've got the rims.
Yeah, then you just mount these up and then bring them home and then put them somewhere, and they put them on the car. So,
with those rims, is it the same diameter?
I got 15s. 15, I think they're 5.5 by 15. So dimensionally, they look like what the tire that I have on now.
Okay, because
if
you're changing tire size,
they're right.
When you go to get tires with them not on the car, you got to make sure that they're going to fit in the wheel well.
Oh, I get the same size tire, but it would be for a different rim.
Okay.
So, yeah, I already looked into that.
Just one of those.
Yep.
Captain Obvious. Oh, I'm going to get the size tire. Yes, it's
yeah. Oh, yeah, go
forgetting
blind, right.
that you've changed the rim size and.
Right.
Oh, it doesn't fit in the. Okay. But you've got it figured out.
Basically, same tire I have now. It's just for a 15-inch, not a 14-inch. Because 15s are more readily available. Once again.
Then how wide?
I think they're 5.5.
It seems kind of narrow.
I didn't want to get crazy wide with it.
Well, what was stock?
I think it was 5.
Really?
I think so. I might be wrong. Maybe it's 6. I gotta look. It's been a while. Those are 7s?
Those are 8s.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a full-size car, though. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because that's what I have.
It looks good. I mean, it should, but was that what your stock rim was too?
Yeah, I think it was like 7 3/4 or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So going to 8, I knew
8 wouldn't be a problem, right? See, 8's on a Mustang might look a little bulky.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Maybe on the 68.
68 Mustang?
Yeah, because
they've
got a little bit more rear fender on the 68.
Same as the 67. 69 maybe.
Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking. Regardless, you've got it covered.
I'll figure it out.
And there's going to be...
And if I don't like them, yeah, I'd sell them and get something else, man. Because, Magnum 500s would look pretty good on there. Mm-hmm. But then again...
Magnum 500s look good on
anything,
on
right?
Almost any muscle car.
True. 5 spokes.
Can't go wrong. Even if you can't afford the Magnum 500s, Krager's...
Oh, the old school Krager 5 spoke. Looks good on anything.
It will look good. It may not be the best. It may not look the best.
The best, but right.
But 5 spoke on a 60s muscle car, you just can't go wrong.
True.
Which we saw a couple today.
Saw plenty today.
Yeah, a lot
of oversized wheels too. We heard of that, huh?
I don't like that at all.
Oversized, low profile, weird exhaust.
But that Comet, that 66 Comet Caliente,
yeah,
with like the center lines.
Oh, okay, the center lines, like, yeah.
You've got a rare,
if it's
really killer looking car,
and you got center lines and center lines on it.
From
if it was a drag race car, I'd probably say okay.
All right, because you're swapping tires all the time, so
right.
rims. This is a spare set.
Or when you had a set of cutouts and a roll bar, I'd say all right.
Yeah, it's like you
set of slicks, really heavy and fat in the back, but no, this is
but for a show car, like come on, man, either get the Steelies back on there, or get yourself
some 500s.
Some 500s, exactly. My 2 cents.
It's like numbering it's always ordering the number 1 lunch special at any favorite place that you like to go to. I'll have the number 1, and it's what they're known for and what they do well.
Okay.
In a restaurant, like, just give me a number 1. You're from out of town. What do you guys make here? Philly cheesesteak sandwiches is the place, out on this big sign out front. It's like, just give me the number 1, Nothing
whatever you're good at.
Whatever you're really specialized in here, yeah. No, not a lot of options, right? Just make it simple. Magnum 500.
Right. Or your torque thrust.
Torque D's, of course, man. Amen.
They have their place. I'm partial to the Magnum 500s.
Oh, of course.
But
because those fit Mopar.
Oh, that with the red line.
Oh, the red line tire. Ooh.
That classic Mopar look.
Yeah, you wouldn't be part of the club until you got those, and then they go like, oh, this guy's okay.
Now you get your windbreaker.
Now you get your windbreaker. This new guy's buying a round of coffee for everybody.
So, probably noticed my bench there. Kind of a mess.
Yeah, it's filthy, man.
I had another bout with put things where they go.
Oh, this is the stuff that you've pulled out looking for something else?
Yep.
Oh.
I brought my mortise machine to work.
Uh-huh.
Because I got to build another gate. The first gate I built, beautiful gate. The guys that did the concrete did it differently than we anticipated. So I got to build a new one. So I brought the mortise machine to work, and again, back with my theory, leave your setup.
Oh yeah.
From the last job, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Because you might have to come back and do something. And it was like, all right, it's right where it's supposed to be. Perfect. Because it could take a half an hour to dial that thing in. But I got to do 6 mortises. If I chopped out 6 2-inch mortises, I'd be there all day. With a chisel.
Oh yeah.
So a half an hour, of dial in, to knock out 6 in 20 minutes is definitely worth it. But something happened because on a mortise machine you have an inside auger bit,
right? It's like a vertical chisel bit. Right. It's kind of like a vertical drill press.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the auger bit on the inside slipped down a little bit.
So now you're not getting a full.
Right. Just part of the adjustment.
Yeah, right.
In transportation and stuff. And so I reached around to the back of the machine where I keep the chuck key on a magnet.
Right, and it's not there.
And it's not there. I was like, uh-oh. And I knew it had to be in the garage, just because I moved it from the garage to the truck in the driveway, took it to work, driveway to the garage over there. I would have seen it if it was between here and the garage. So I knew it was in the garage. And I just started pulling everything out.
Where was it?
Not where it was supposed to be.
Oh, is it one of those, I'll put this away later?
No, it was I'll overthink myself.
Oh, yeah.
Because the last time this happened, I was looking for the spacer block.
Right.
And the long bolts, so I can raise it up so I can do the full 2-inch.
Right.
I put it in the bag with the short bolts for when I take the spacer off. So that was after. See, first day I spent about a half an hour, hands and knees, flashlight, looking through drawers like, okay, maybe it slipped off and fell into an open drawer.
Bet you were just swearing like a sailor.
Mm-hmm. And then second day.
On second day.
Okay, well, I grabbed a couple chuck keys that were laying around at work. Of course they didn't fit.
Oh.
Well, it was a half-inch drill motor.
Okay, I was going to say, it's a different size chuck.
Yeah. I just grabbed a couple random things.
Right.
And then I came out here and was like, all right, I'm going to start in this very back corner.
Oh, man. Start moving forward.
I was like, what's this bag? Oh, there it was. Okay, so then...
So did you put everything back together where it belongs?
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, or make like a little box, cardboard box, label it.
Oh,
all of the Morrison tenon tools in here.
My thinking, I know what my thinking was when I moved everything. Like bandsaw blades hanging up on the wall in the corner.
Right.
Mortise machine bits hanging up in the corner where the machine goes.
Right.
And so that's where the chuck key went.
Oh.
So, yesterday, time to chop some mortises. Got in there, realigned the two, the auger bit and the chisel bit.
Right.
And I'm going to start adjusting my depth, and moving the arm. And it's at some point the motor's not moving up and down. Because it works like a drill press,
right?
Runs a big gear in the back, and the more I keep trying to figure out what's going on, the arm is moving and the motor's not. I was like,
wait, so you're still getting power, so it's still powered, but it's not moving up and down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not the motor will turn, no problem.
Right.
You bring the arm down.
You bring the arm down, the whole head's not moving.
Exactly.
Oh, nice.
So it's like...
You got to fix the tool.
Right.
You know what?
You start taking stuff apart. There's I think it's called a tension pin.
Okay.
It's a rod.
It's got to have a little resistance in there, huh, to hold that.
Well, it's a rod.
Well, you should be able to set the depth, too.
It's oval, but there's a gap in it so that you can pound it down into a hole.
Okay.
That's what holds the arm onto the motor.
Kind of like a keyway for like a crank.
A roll pin or something like that.
Oh, yeah, well, split. Yeah, okay, roll pin, yeah.
So what happened is that shattered.
Oh,
so get in there with a punch.
Oh man,
got all the pieces out. Guess how much? Replacement.
How much?
35 cents.
Oh.
I was like, okay, give me 2.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can put it right where it belongs, right?
So Monday I'll be back in business, cutting mortises.
Wow.
And at this job site, I mean, there's work to do everywhere, but you don't have supplies for every single job that needs to get done. It's like, go to Home Depot. Okay, yeah, we got more than enough to do today.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Instead of working on that shower, because my boss was working on the shower, I can't be working on the same thing. At the same
right. Yes, it's
like,
3
all right,
feet wide.
Let me go to landscaping.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little warm in.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better off working in the shower.
Yeah, it was like, working in the dirt.
Yeah, a little sweat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and grimy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Then of course I had a haircut. A haircut appointment. End of the day, towel off. Take a half shower.
Right. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. Yeah. I hear you on the tools though, man. I was back in that stupid kitchen I'm working on, cutting doors. I got like 12 doors to make, but anyway, I got the first 2 going. They're like 73 inches tall. Anyway, so I've got the router in the router table, and I ripped a couple pieces of wood already. Everything's fine, everything dialed in. The jigs help out, saves umpteen amount of time, man. Yeah, cool. Start going, and then I'm ripping a piece, and I'm like, why am I looking at the top of that bit right when I start? I'm like, it's supposed to be 3/8 of an inch cutting from the bottom, and I got it on the fence. Why is that right there? Oh, dude.
What happened?
The bit came loose inside the chuck.
Oh.
So I pulled the wood out, and it's going, it's 10,000 RPM, and I'm like, I'm not bending over to stick my face down on this thing, because I pulled the wood back, and I could see that the 3/8 inch bit is like taller than what it was when I set it up.
Oh.
But I did tighten it before I turned it on. So for some reason it came loose, but right when I pulled the wood out, I'm like, I'm not bending over to turn that thing off. So it's just like, dive for the cord, man. Dive for the cord, unplug that sucker, and just stand back.
When I first started woodworking, and I was, using a router table, same thing, cutting grooves.
Right.
You're supposed to, do like 1/8 of multiple passes.
Right.
It's easier on the tool. It's easier, on the bits. I didn't know that when I first started out. And actually, it was when I was building that fence, and I just set it to the full 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch and just started plowing.
3/4 is a lot. I mean, I do 3/8.
Okay. It was 10 years ago.
Right.
But
so you're going deep.
I'm going way too deep. And,
oh, man.
I've been going for a while. And at some point, I pass through, and I look at the end, and there's no groove.
And like, somewhere along the line, the bit said later.
Yeah, the bit just snapped in half. And I was like, whoops.
Yeah, man.
Maybe I better read up on this.
Where'd it go? Yeah, but man, I was like, nah, I'm not bending over. Standing back, I'm turning that sucker off.
A router is
a plug, dude.
An essential woodworking tool.
Oh, it's great.
But
gets it done quick.
Super dangerous.
Super dangerous. Oh, man. Yeah, that's right up there with your boss and the right angle grinder.
I should show you.
Zip!
I've got a 3/4 inch rabbiting bit.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one for the amp?
No, for the for all the channels. The window screen channels.
Oh, okay.
Because the aluminum window screen
is
3/4
of an inch wide, right?
And this thing's a monster.
It's a lot of. Well, yeah, you figure. Yeah, I mean, it's like a lot of it's a lot of mass spinning around at high RPM with a lot of resistance when you're ripping through it.
Oh yeah.
So
you really feel it when you're going the wrong direction.
No, I bet.
Because a router wants to go.
Yeah.
In one direction when you do that climb cut,
right?
Which you have to do. So, there's always something. I mean, I've pulled a skill saw in reverse to cut.
Really? Never done that.
It'll cut. It doesn't want to go that way.
It doesn't want to go that way, right?
But it's not like you're going 6 feet backwards. It's an inch or two to get to your. Like if you do a plunge cut,
right?
And then it's like, okay, I missed it by, an inch or so, and you bring it back, and then go forward. It's fine as long as you're safe, or as long as you keep it straight. If you if you angle a little bit, it'll want to bind up,
right?
Which I've bound up.
Yeah.
I bound that thing up on other cuts at different times, but nature of the business. Oh, but back to I had told you I got cleaned up, so go to the barber, got my hair cut, made my next appointment every 4 weeks, made my next appointment for a shave. I'm getting a shave and a haircut.
So straight razor shave.
Getting a straight razor.
Where's
shave.
this at?
I think it's 1242 Broadway.
What's the name of this place?
Barbershop.
Oh.
1242 Barbershop.
Okay, well, all right. Well, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. I figured, once a month, treat myself to something good. Well,
how long does that take?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll find out. I know it takes longer than just a haircut. That's why I told him so that doesn't overschedule.
Right.
But it'll be interesting. I've never had one before. I've always wanted one. I have a straight razor.
Yeah, but a straight razor, forget it, man.
Oh.
I mean, it's...
I read up on how to do it.
Oh, really?
Watched a couple videos.
Yeah.
Got all lathered up.
Went to go look at yourself in the mirror and said, am I really doing this?
I got within a half inch, and I'm like, no, can't do it. Wow. It's like...
that kind of goes right up there with what you were saying about the last podcast with Tony.
Oh, when your brain says... Maybe I shouldn't be doing this.
Well, no, yeah, that too. But it's also, am I with a safety razor or a disposable razor head versus a straight razor? Am I under the false security of
false sense of security?
False sense of security of just shaving now.
Right. I guess.
And here you are bagging on guards. And then here you are looking at this straight razor going like, I could just kill myself right here.
Right.
Yeah.
You could have some serious.
When that white lather just suddenly just turning red.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Because the face always bleeds like a mother.
Oh yeah. I guess I should practice on my legs or something.
Hey, there you go.
To get the technique, but I've got my shaving system down.
Right.
I do the safety razor, brush, soap.
A false sense of security, man. There you go, man.
I've got it down. It works, but once a month.
Well, you got to hand it to the guy out in the, turn of the century who was
do it with an axe.
Doing it, yeah, you doing that, right? Doing a straight razor in the reflection of some standing water.
Or like Civil War times.
Exactly, man. Yeah. I don't have a mirror. You just gotta look at a pond of water.
And then back then, you didn't shave every day.
No. So it's like that blade better be sharp too, because or else you're just snagging it.
You'd have weeks worth of growth.
Oh man.
Just.
Oh yeah, that would just dragging.
Oh.
Hey man, latest news on Project Street Legal. LA Harbor Commission sent a letter out saying we commend your efforts, but we decline to support the Terminal Island Raceway. So,
great idea, but not here.
When they start talking about problems, that land being allocated for maritime use and storage and stuff, that's just a roundabout way of saying, show me the money.
Yeah.
That's how things work, man. So what do you do? What does somebody do when they get that? I mean, it's like, all right, well, if you're like a lawyer, you look for a loophole or you look for a way around. So as far as I know, they're gonna keep on working on hammering on the LA City Council and see if they can sell this idea, come around.
And get through to Eric Garcetti.
There you go.
He's the one that...
He's the mayor of L.A.
Well, he's the one that said...
Yeah,
that
he's got the anointed finger and the blessing, if he just...
Because
God spoke to me, and he said that I should bless this racetrack, it'll happen.
Well, because he appoints the people on the commission.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yes.
You got to kiss a lot of frogs, man.
So... It's not a done deal yet. Still working on it, so still hit up that petition.
Sure. Do what you can. Spread the word. We'll keep you updated.
We're trying to organize a meeting with, those interested and involved and try to get on the same page and stuff like that. And so when we know something... We'll let you know something.
So that's the status of that, man.
Yep. New developments here at the household. We get those we get rats every once in a while.
Oh yeah, you mentioned something about that.
And the wife and I have gone extensively through the house, the exterior of the house. And the attic, putting up the hardware cloth and, trying to rat-proof everything. Actually, it's on my list of things to do this weekend. I found a little gap, where
something can get in, right?
Well, it's obvious they're getting in because you can see the oils from their skin.
But wiggling through.
Those suckers can get in through something the size of a dime.
Oh yeah.
So 1920 house, finding every little dime-sized gap is a pain. Well, the little pitter-patter in the attic, has been continuing. So
is it a herd now?
Oh,
are you naming him? There goes that one again. Yeah. Right.
So,
it's got to drive you nuts.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed.
Well, wife and I climbed up there Wednesday.
Early? Late?
No, it was last weekend.
Oh, early.
Brought the no.
You went like a midday?
Yeah, but
really?
It was for like 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, just a peek.
Right.
Oh, okay. You start crawling around up there, man.
Oh no!
You'll be dead in 30 minutes.
We're fortunate that we have that access on the
outside.
On the outside,
right?
We still have access, in one of the closets,
inside, right?
But the outside one's so convenient.
Yeah, inside.
Throw
closet. Yeah.
Throw a ladder up there, lift the latch, boom. We got up there and it's like, oh, you can see the Ratatouille highway.
Oh yeah, man.
You can see where they've taken a lot of the blown insulation, and it's packed in on vertical surfaces. And now we're keen to the smell.
Oh yeah, of course.
Especially when you know, oh, the nest is right above me. Yeah. We got a company coming out Friday. About $3,000.
Oh, really?
They're gonna.
Are you gonna get like the circus coming to your town or what, dude?
Well, they have these big industrial shop vacs,
right?
And they're gonna
blow stuff in.
No, they're gonna take out all the blown-in insulation.
Oh, you're getting re-insulation.
Yep, they take it all out. They treat everything, put a bunch of deterrent stuff up there, and then another 10 inches of a fresh installation. But more work for me. I'm gonna get rid of all the knob and tube stuff up there.
Really?
When else am I gonna have an opportunity to do it? All the insulation's gonna be gone.
Oh man! So you're rewiring the attic.
The attic.
Well, what are you gonna do about the drop lines that go in between the walls?
I'm not messing with that.
Well, why are you messing with the knob and tube then?
Because
cloth wire, right?
It's cloth wire.
Right. Well, then you're transitioning from...
Okay, but...
Go ahead.
Knob and tube,
yeah,
by design, needs airspace to dissipate the heat.
So when they go in and blow insulation, it's going to be vertical as well. Oh, yeah, and on the top of the ceiling, between the joists is where that stuff runs.
Right.
So they're going to blow on top of it.
Right. So there'll be 10 inches of insulation on top of the knob and tube.
So you'll never see it again.
Right.
So
much like, changing the water pump.
Yeah.
While it's out of the car.
Right.
I'll have a weekend.
Weekend?
Okay.
That's a huge job, man.
I don't know how much. I don't know how much is out.
How many circuits do you have?
There's 10. But I don't know how much is going, in the attic, versus, through the walls and stuff like that. So
all of my original stuff goes through the attic.
Okay.
But it's like there'll be, 5-6 lines going through the joists.
See, I don't.
And then still, going drops down in between walls. So it's like, and there's some that I think there's a couple of circuits that are hot all the time. So
I'm going to shut the whole house off.
Well, you're going to have to obviously do that, but I mean, so what are you going to do? Right when it gets to a drop, you're going to transition it.
I'm going to cut it.
Right.
Mount a box.
Oh, dude.
Wire nut it to Romex.
Right.
And bring it over to where it drops it.
Till it goes outside?
Yeah, to wherever I can get to it. Put another box.
Is that really necessary?
Well, it's going to get rid of the... Well, you have to have any connection.
Should have a box. I understand
that. In a box.
But do you really have to change the wiring then if these guys are putting insulation in?
Yeah, because the knob and tube needs air to cool down.
What do they say? The guys doing the insulation, they say anything?
I wasn't here when they...
Oh, you weren't here? So you didn't ask?
Right.
Okay, you weren't here.
I wasn't here.
I was looking into that. I'll do some research on that. I can't see anybody else in this neighborhood doing that. They're gonna go, hey, is it done?
Okay, but...
And Pedro up there in the attic's gonna go, 20 minutes. He's just this big 3-inch gun, and he's just gonna be shooting it away like it's undercoating on a car.
I will never have this opportunity with this house.
Oh my God, dude. I've installed boxes in attics. It's a pain in the ass.
But when there's no installation?
Yeah. It still sucks.
It's not that hard, man.
You wouldn't think so until you're up there and you realize your drill can't get to a certain angle to mount a box.
I can put the box anywhere I want.
Well, that's okay, but all right. I mean,
and I'm not doing it alone.
Oh,
the wife is coming up there with me.
Oh, come on, man! Really?
Oh yeah. If it's okay, they're gonna have everything out of there Friday.
Everything out.
All the
old stuff.
All the old stuff. Friday after work, I'm going up there, assess, and then go to Ace, buy a bunch of, get all the stuff that I need.
Retrofit construction boxes,
right.
The plastics.
Oh no, not the plastics.
You're gonna get the galvanized.
Oh yeah, plastic ones. They have their place, but.
All right, so.
And
then you're gonna buy 100 feet or 200 feet of Romex.
Yeah.
2 wire. Right.
2 wire Romex, which is
3 wires, one's the ground, right?
One's the ground. Buy those the connectors for the box,
right?
In and out,
right?
Probably just just get a box of them.
Oh yeah, you'll get the contractor pack of those things.
The green ground screws,
right? Well, some boxes might have those on there. No, they don't. I'm thinking of the outlets. Never mind.
The boxes don't come by code. It has to be green.
Right, so they know what it is. Right. So and then you have to get cover plates for it.
But all that stuff is 2 wired, no ground. It's all just ground them out to the boxes.
Right.
Or not even hook them up.
All right, whatever.
Yeah. What am I talking about? There's only 2 wires.
So, well, depending on what you find out up there, you're going to figure out. I mean, it would be in your best interest now to get boxes that are various sizes that are 2 or 4. Or, I don't think you go over 4, like for 4 gang, new construction.
But the wife is coming up with me.
When are you doing this?
Saturday.
Man, you're going to be like, New Orleans, man. You're just going to be sweating like a crazy.
I know. It's got to get done.
Really? I don't know. I just can't fathom doing that.
Okay, those knobs, the knob and tube stuff.
It's just a nail with porcelain.
I know, but
dowels holding that wire down there. That's all it is.
But it needs to dissipate the heat. If I put insulation over there, it can't do its job. And those connections were not designed for the appliance draw that we have now.
True.
I mean, when this house was built,
they didn't have
a light bulb was a major appliance.
Right. They didn't have like a 15 watt or 15 amp freaking draw off a
garbage disposal.
Right. But garbage disposer is not. It's not like a table saw.
Okay.
Continually running for 20 minutes straight.
So
unlike our welder, doesn't like that.
So I'll get all the stuff done in the attic, and
that's gonna take some time.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad. I don't think there's too much up there.
Are you gonna be able to figure out which wire is black, which one's white?
It's not gonna matter.
Because you're just starting new and it's dropping in. Man.
As long as, you start off with, okay, this wire I'm going to call black. And you connect it on both sides, black.
Yeah, but if it's...
Because they run parallel.
Right, but in that same wire, then you better make sure that you can figure that out.
Yep.
All right.
And I'm going to teach the wife how to do it.
Man.
Work together. Cut the job in half.
Oh, dude. So you're just going to throw Romex in there, right? You're not going to do conduit, right?
No, Romex.
Right.
We'll see how see what I say the next podcast.
How long do you think that's going to take you, man?
I have to assess it Friday. As far as how much.
It's like the car, man. Look at it, estimate it, and then double it.
Right. That's why we don't have.
Man,
we didn't schedule the.
Why don't you do this in the wintertime, man?
I don't know.
It's be cooler up there.
Well,
4 hours in an attic? Are you kidding? It's going to be 80 degrees next weekend.
Start first thing in the morning.
If you're going to do that, I'd be starting at 5 a.m. Because ain't nobody going to hear you.
Yeah, except for me cussing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a given. Nobody's 5:05. Right, man. Wow. Let's take some pictures while you're up there, too. I can see the white. It look like you guys are, 1800s in some mine. Man. Oh. Child labor.
So,
wow.
So that's what's coming up. I'm doing wiring, and you're getting ready for the Mustang.
I got to build cabinets, man. Cabinet doors. Yeah. And then I get to rip out the old floor. That's easy.
Okay. I find making cabinet doors fun, so.
After the fourth one, I'm done.
Okay.
It's very fulfilling to put them up and then put stuff inside of it. That stuff that needed to be moved to where it is. But now I'm having the issue of the wife who's moving things around, who doesn't put everything back where you would think it would be. Because I basically have a small narrow pantry and a 3-foot wide one that's 6 feet tall. So it's kind of like, how do you categorizing things? I got maple syrup in one, which should clearly go with like maybe the baked goods, flour and pastas. Nah. It's not there.
Well, she does the cooking.
Right.
So as long as she knows where stuff is.
Yeah, but when you hear try that one.
Okay.
And then, no, it's over there.
Okay, so you're.
Strike two.
So you're in the process of figuring out where
stuff
everything
would
has
be.
its place.
Right. Okay, and then it'd be like, oh, well, maybe it's over here. Oh, there it is. It's like strike three. You know what I'm saying? Like, any of the rest of us living in the house would have said, I don't know where it is. I guess we just got this little left over here in the fridge, and that's it. But yet I knew there was like a big jug floating around somewhere.
Did you finish up that jug that we got from, was it Jorgensen?
Borgeson steering. No, that's the one I was looking for. I'm like, I know there's a jug. I was just like...
That stuff was good.
I haven't hit it yet. It's pretty good, huh?
Oh, mine's gone.
Oh, is it?
It's been gone for a long time. Power Steering Company.
Right.
That
back in Connecticut or New Hampshire or Vermont?
Vermont.
There you go.
I want to say Vermont.
Yeah,
they make their own maple syrup, and when we were at MPMC, they gave
us a...
They gave it to...
no, we got it from...
Locar.
Right, we got it from Locar.
And,
and everybody knew about it. It was like, you guys didn't get some?
Right, so...
There you go.
The guy from Locar didn't want to lug it home because he already had some from the year before or something like that. And they're like, you guys want some maple syrup? Yeah.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Yep. Do you want a Newcastle with that? Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right. So next weekend I'm doing wiring and
I'm doing house stuff and engine stuff and car stuff, and
then we've got family trips to Catalina.
Yeah, right.
So
go look for some hot rods at Catalina.
So next podcast is going to be from Ventura.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, actually, probably. I think the room's still technically in Oxnard.
I don't know where it's at.
But Ventura Nationals, Labor Day weekend.
Sounds like a good time.
Friday downtown.
Yeah, let's check it out. The art gallery.
Saturday the show. Sunday
we'll check out the reliability run.
And I've reposted it up on Facebook. The $20 raffle ticket.
I'm doing it. I'm buying 2, so I can drive away in the 31.
Yep.
I'll let you drive home in the Lexus.
All goes for a good cause. So
1 out of 2,500 chance of winning a 31 Roadster?
I think so.
Yeah.
So if you need to buy tickets for that, you do not have to be present.
True. Not as fun if you were there, though.
True, but you don't have to be present. So go to venturanationals.com, and there'll be information there where you can buy your ticket. 100% of the proceeds go to charity.
Right.
You know, or it's 2 different charities.
Yeah, they're 2 different charities, but I believe they want to raise $50,000, and all the money goes to the certain charity. He's going to split it in half. That's what he's going to do. 2 charities. I think it's 2 charities, but all the money. So
exactly.
Right.
You know, and I forget the guy's name.
So do I.
It'll be on their website.
It'll all be there.
The guy that's building it, you know, is all him. It's on his dime, and he's donating it. You know, so, and I think Holly said he's going to do it again next year.
He's already planning to do something next year. Yeah, isn't that
Right.
crazy?
Yeah, so
it's awesome.
All a good cause. And what's $20? You know, gets you a chance. If you don't get it,
1 out of 2,500.
Okay.
That's better than lottery, man.
Right, but you know, even if you lose,
even Williams' bad luck has a good chance of hitting it.
Exactly. I'm buying tickets. You know, but knowing that if I don't win, that money is going to where the
it's not just like, you know, oh yeah, there it goes.
It's not going into a 50-50 raffle or something like that. You know, go all for a good cause. And again, check that SEMA Action Network website.
Yeah,
sign up for the newsletter about once a week.
Yeah, it's free,
and it's stuff that's going to pertain to you. And
your hot rod, man.
Your hot rod, and your state. You know, make sure to sign up with that. Check out the progress on the Bad Bike Build at badbikebuild.com. Last week we talked about Blacktop Depot. Check out their website and the whole Blacktop Media Network. Support Jeff McCalvey with the Junkyard Find, which we mentioned earlier. We forgetting anybody? Sign the petition.
Yeah, sign the petition and for the Project Street Legal.
I think that's our current friends. I think we got everybody.
All right.
If we forgot somebody, sorry about that.
Anybody.
Hit us up on Facebook. YouTube channel's going. Website's always under construction.
Throw us an email.
Toss us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com. So until Ventura
Nationals, big killer. Let's do it.
Yep, Labor Day weekend. So till then, my name's William.
This is Davis.
Don't skip it.